Hello. Hello. Hello, Omega. Happy Tuesday. How are you? How is everybody? OBS just did a weird thing and I don't understand it. Huh. So the audio mixer was a certain size and then it just shrank on its own and I don't quite understand why. That's really weird. How is your day going, Omega? We're going with some good lo-fi jams today. I'm very excited. I also changed my mic setup. I think it's okay. I'm just watching the audio level in OBS as I'm talking. What would a star stream be if there wasn't at least one form of like technical trying to figure outness, you know? It wouldn't be a star stream. That's what I say. I think today I'm going to run dailies on Reaper, which means we're gonna have longer queues. But I wanna do the swishy slashy murder scythe. So that's what we're gonna do. It will, however, give us a chance to work on some of the blue quests that we picked up. But I hope everybody's having a good night. Oh, why do you have so much money? What the heck? I'm not complaining. I am just... Oh, because there were 50 million of the buffalo milk. That's what it was. Okay. I got it. I got it. I got it now. I also I made two alternate characters. And there is a part of me that wants to just like play on them. I'm like, but no, but then if I start letting myself get more distracted from the main story, I will never finish the main story on this character, which is my main character. I just wanted to like, I don't know. I think I was talking about it a little bit yesterday. I just want to like mix up. I wanted to change her look, but I didn't want to change her look because I love the bun girl. And then this morning I was like, wait a minute. I can just make another character. So I made a Lala who's really cute and I really love her. And then I was like, okay, this somewhat scratched the itch, but it's still there, you know? So then I was like, all right, let me make another character. And then also part of what it was is because the Lala I made as an Arcanist, which is what she started out as. And so I was like, oh, this is gonna be like exactly the same beginning, and we're gonna start in Limsa, and it's gonna be all those things, which is totally fine. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. But after I started doing like the very first like MSQ quests that you get, I was like, the character design scratch was still there, right? I wanted to kind of do a little bit more. And I was like, well, what if I choose a completely different starting class? So then I start in a different city and then have a little bit more of like a different experience, right? So then I was like, okay, then I'll make, that's when I made the aura, who is, she is definitely goth mommy for sure. And I love her. Um, she's the conjure, which will go into white mage because at my heart, I cannot go away from being from being a healer main, apparently. I thought about starting one of them as Dragoon because I want to level him. I want to level Dragoon, but I haven't on this account really. And I was like, well, what if I do that? But I was like, now we gotta be healer. You know, we can't just go away from our roots. Um, so that one, she starts in Gridania because that is where the Conjurer's Guild is. So that is exciting because it's like a little bit different. Hello Blitz, how are you? Like, same kind of basic starting premise, but it's just a little bit different. It's a different entry point, so I'm excited about that. I know, I am a fucking nerd. But then it's like, but I've already done so much on our bun girl, and so I don't know. I feel like, because with streaming more Final Fantasy, which I love, I want to kind of keep a lot of the like the daily stuff and the MSQ and all that. Like I want to go through it all with you guys. I want to do it on stream. Um and so I think actually like if I want to do Final Fantasy stuff before stream, having the alts there is actually kind of like a nice little like I can just very slowly go through stuff on them if I want to. There's also other stuff I could do, but like I got into this really, really solid routine of like I'll wake up, do like morning stuff, make coffee, and then while I'm like drinking coffee and like waiting to wake up, I would just like do Final Fantasy stuff. And I really like that. I like that routine. It feels really nice. I heckin' love Eorzea and everything that's here, and so there's a part of me that like doesn't really want to like lose that, if that makes sense. But then I also, on the other hand, don't want to like not have anything to do on stream because I did all of the stuff that I would have done on stream off stream. So I think the ults will be like a good kind of outlet for that. And I know that there's also like a bunch of crafting stuff and gathering stuff and like hunting log and a bunch of stuff that like I can do off stream on our bun girl that is like not the most exciting. I don't think to watch. It's really fun to me to do, but I don't know how much you guys would want to watch me just like be in the firmament for like 4 hours and be gathering a million things and then crafting a million things. Like, I don't know, maybe you guys would be down for that. Oh wait, do I need just one of those? Okay, I was like, wait a minute, do I need three? Because I was not buying for three. Um, but I don't know. I I just love this game so much. And I really want to do the alts, and I totally would have fancied if I had a Fantasia, but I don't have any Fantasias, which is totally fine. One day, when they are on sale again in the Mog Station, we're here for you, not the game. I appreciate that, and people have been saying, like, everybody always says that, and I know that I am the one that gets in my head of, like, oh, but is this gonna be fun for people to watch? So I do appreciate the reminder. I am not paying 100K for that fish. I will just not turn in that fish. Um, uh, but I do, like, I don't know. I feel like MSQ and Dungeons or stuff are more, like, exciting. where like I really also love all the crafting and like the ocean fishing and the gathering and all the 5 million things, but I do worry about it being like not exciting to watch. I don't know. I should probably just like not overthink it as much. Though those are words that I can say, but it is much, much harder for me to actually do. I will admit though, this morning I did already do my custom deliveries for Slowies, so I cannot do that right now because I was like really excited about it. Not overthinking is easier said than done, yes, especially when you are like me and you have been a chronic overthinker for like literally your whole life. It is not impossible, obviously, to like think in a different way. It just requires more brain power, which funnily enough, I was actually watching some videos on that kind of thing earlier today. So I don't know how many of you guys know this, but I used to have my own business and it was really fun and I really liked it. Before I kind of got into what I was doing, which was a lot of like systems and ops work and like standard operating procedures and stuff like that, and helping other business owners with it, I had wanted to be like a coach, like a life coach or a mindset coach, and a while ago now, because life has been fucking bananas the last couple years for me. Like 2.5, 3 years ago, probably actually around the same time I started streaming, I signed up for this, it's like a certification program to be a life coach, right? Which I was like really excited about, and things have been, I don't think I have any DPS food. That's okay. Things have been, oh, I'm not even in the right chat mode. Life has been a little topsy-turvy the last couple of years, and so I never like sat down and like finished doing all the certification stuff. But through my last job and some other stuff that I did, I have spent a lot of time learning about the subconscious mind and the brain, and I love it. And so recently, like the last few months, I was like, I should, like, I have all this time because I have not been able to find full-time work since I was let go from my last job, which is its own whole story. But I was like, I have all of this time, like, I should just go through the certification, right? Like, even if I don't, like, have a coaching business, like, I can still, like, there's so much knowledge in there, things that I want to learn about. And so recently I have been just like binge watching the videos, and today they were all about the brain and how the brain works, and like how on like a physical level your brain has all of these pathways, right? Of like patterns of behavior, patterns of belief, patterns of action, and like what's important to you, like identifying and not identifying. And one of the things that they were talking about in the video today was that over time, if you essentially can train your brain to have like new neural pathways. So some of it is done through like active thinking and active work. Some of it is done, you can do subconscious techniques like neurolinguistic programming and things like that. But eventually you can build like new pathways. So for example, right, if you're like, I am an overthinker, you've built a whole identity. I'm saying you, but it's like the royal you. as an overthinker. And so you have to build like a new identity as I am not an overthinker. Like I am someone who makes decisions quickly and confidently, right? And so over time, like you have to like tell yourself, I'm a person who makes decisions quickly and confidently. I am a person who makes decisions quickly and confidently. And at first it feels really weird and you're like, but this isn't true. But the thing about your brain is it doesn't know the difference between like something that's real or something that's imagined. So the more that you tell yourself, I am a person who makes decisions quickly and confidently, the more you actually start to believe that you are a person who makes decisions quickly and confidently. And it's pretty cool because there's the belief part, right, that happens in the subconscious mind. But like if you look at like your brain, like there would actually be like new little neural pathways of that belief, which I think is really cool. And all of it is easier said than done. But I think the fact that you can do that is like awesome, you know? So, like, just because I have been an overthinker for like my whole life doesn't mean that necessarily I would have to stay an overthinker, right? Like I could choose to change that part of my identity and how my brain works. There's so much cool shit that your brain can do, and I feel like we're taught like 1% of it, but there is so much. That's basically what I do with myself when playing games. I'm good at X game or I get at X character. Yeah, and because your brain doesn't know you don't know the difference, right? Like it's also why visualization is so heckin' powerful. Right, because your brain cannot tell the difference between something real or imagined, if you are visualizing yourself, like for example, like hitting all of your headshots on Hanzo, right? You visualize it enough, you believe that it's true when you're in that visualization. You have the feeling, you can see it, you can feel it, you can taste it, you can touch it, right? Like all of those things. Then when you actually get into a game, your body is going to be like, oh, we've done this a million times. Obviously, we're going to hit our headshots with Hanzo. You know, like our brain is so freaking cool and powerful, but we're never taught like the user manual for it. And I wish that we were. And it's why it's like sometimes, like you guys have seen, when I am panicking, I'm just like, this is fine. This is fine. And part of it is that like I'm trying to like reassure myself, and eventually the more I say it, the more I do start to feel it, like, nah, like there isn't actually anything to panic about. It is also a little bit terrifying. Yep. Definitely can be. But I remember when I first learned about like neurolinguistic programming and how to really understand the subconscious mind, and I was like, holy shit. Like, this is basically just a blueprint for your brain. Like, nobody teaches you the blueprint for your brain, and yet there is one, and like how to work with it. And I was just like it blew my mind so much. But yeah, I mean, it's also like those same concepts are, things that allow cults to like, quote unquote, like brainwash people. Like a lot of those things, there's a teacher that I had for this kind of stuff, and he was saying that, you know, like if we're going to talk about NLP, right, neuro linguistic programming, which is one of the things that you can use to like work with your brain and your subconscious and all that jazz, is like, think of it like a hammer, right? You can build something or you can tear something down, but at the end of the day, it's just a tool. What matters is how you use it and your intention behind it. And so I think it's definitely easy. Not what, not like easy, but like there are people who definitely use the tools for harm, but there are, I would like to think, more people that use them for help. But I think to me, that's part of where the terrifying part comes in of like, just because I see how to use these tools for helping people, there are other people who see the exact same tools and just see how they can harm people, and that's what kind of scares me about it. But I don't know, it's so cool. I love learning about it. Did we miss the lantern oil? Oh, it's back there. Also, I could just talk about this stuff for like ever. Um, Ow. That was rude. He just stabbed me. Um, Also, it doesn't help that there's people that say stuff themselves like I have an addiction and I can't stop because it comes into play there also. Yeah, like the more you reaffirm something to yourself, the more true it feels, right? So, it's gonna take me too far. Um, like the more okay, here's a star example. Hello, Matt. Like the more that I say every stream, I am really bad with maps, the more my brain is just solidifying that, right? Even though, oh, it raises this damage. Oops. Even though like it's kind of like a bit or like not like a gimmick or but it's just like like a running joke like oh my god there's Sar, she's bad with the map, she's gonna like get lost. Um, on a subconscious level, every time I'm saying that, my brain is like, yeah, we're really bad with maps. We're really bad with directions. And it just like locks in there. So it can be from everything as like, as small as that to bigger stuff like addiction, like you're saying, Blitz, like it all just reinforces. And so there, I forget where the quote is from, but there's some quote from a show or a movie or something that was like, you need to learn how to start picking your thoughts like you pick out the clothes that you put on every day. Because if you just blindly accept all of the thoughts that your brain is going to give you, that is not going to serve you, right? And so I always think that that's a really interesting concept. And again, it's something that like we're not really taught as kids. We're not taught how to work with our brain or how to understand what it's doing. You're bad at maps? Yes. um, but it's really fascinating. And I will say though, it is still like a there's a difference, obviously, just kind of like we're saying, saying not to overthink is easier than actually not overthinking. Like, it's easy, relatively easy, to understand all of this stuff in concepts, but to actually put it into practice can definitely be harder, you know? As in to say it's impossible by any stretch. I'm gonna find you one of the videos I watched today. I think you'll like it. Oh, yes, please. I love finding new videos and stuff. And it's also been like, I don't know, I had a long stretch the last year where I've just felt like there's no point to trying to like go through the certification or trying to do a lot of things because uh without going too much into detail, my life has been very not great the last couple years, and so it all kind of just felt overwhelming. But I think starting to re-go through all of the videos and the training and the all that jazz is reminding me that like, okay, yeah, there's a mountain of shit that I have to deal with. But every mountain is climbed one step at a time. instead of like, it's really easy to kind of catastrophize and be like, we have to climb the whole mountain at once or we fail. Like it's everything or nothing. Oh, we're almost kept on seals again. What the fuck? I don't know what's... Oh, you know what I should look for? I should look for DPS food. Do you have anything? Well, it seems like it'll be fine. So I don't know. It's just been really good, and I really like the brain. It is a very weird little computer, but I like learning more about it. I'll tell you what shit, this fucking Yu-Gi-Oh event. Oh no. Why is it so bad? Please tell me all of the things. Feel free to vent as much frustration as you feel. They always are? Oh no. Oh, why did we zoom in right there? I do not know. Alright, shields. Magitech shield, that's what it is. A bunch of grinding for subpar rewards? Oh no! Book of Silver, okay. Oh my god, we're almost capped on seals again. This is redonkulous, that's what it is. But we got a food that will be okay for TPS for the rest of our roulettes and stuff. Because unlike the event just before this one, this is just full of meta and scummy players. Oh no. Oh shit, you know what? We also need to get stuff for the Beast Tribe turn-in. I'm trying to do that one more consistently when I remember, but it's not yet ingrained in my brain and the like, here are the things that you do every day, you know? So we need a quota of 30. Okay, so that should be just 3 things. Harpoon. I think technically, like, they want you to craft this stuff, but we're being lazy today. Last event, the Legacy Anthology was full of fun, unique decks. This XYZ event is just full of the same 4 fucking decks for people running a card that doesn't let you play the 1 extra monster card you're allowed to run. Well, if people are just ruining other people's fun, then that is really shit. And very rude of them. Oh my god, they were all on the market board. Okay, let's go do this. We gotta go... Oh my god, I never remember. I think it's Fulgor Float where we have to go for these. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is all about ruining other people's fun? Why would you play a game that's about ruining other people's fun? I say as I just realized that League of Legends is also probably about ruining other people's fun to some people, so maybe I am not one to talk. The best decks are always the ones that don't let the other person play, but that's so mean. But also, I get it, but it's still mean. And we came to the right map. We came to the right place. This is very exciting. The only extra monsters you can run are called XYZ, but people just run a card that says your opponent can't summon any XYZ monsters. Oh, that's terrible. I hate it. I give you this. I give you this. I give you this. Yes. Easy peasy. Bum, 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 bum. Wait, a blue? I want a blue. Also, look at this really cute culinarian outfit that we got with our scripts. Look at it. Look at it. She's so cute. I love it. I mean, so the best meta deck right now combos to the point where when you pass your opponent, they legitimately can't do anything. Heck, just board lock them and don't let them play. Right? It looks so good. Oh wait, Matt, since you're here, after the leveling, I can show you the whole apartment. Because you only saw one corner yesterday in the screenshot that I sent. Right? It looks so good. And then I have to show you guys also the fisher gear I got from Scripps from doing a bunch of ocean fishing lately. It's so dorky and cute, and I love it. It makes me so happy. Eventually, I will do enough crafting that I will be able to get the cool outfits for everybody, but we don't have them yet. You show me your room, I'll not show you the meat room. Easiest deal of my life. I do not want to see the meat room. Oh my god, I can't see all of the AoEs. I'm just standing in all of them. Oops. Oops daisy. The pain of being a player that puts no money into Yu-Gi-Oh! I need to grind out these gems despite the pain. Yeah, sometimes being free to play in any game can feel bad when you're like, I could just like swipe whatever and get what I need, but because I'm not doing that, like you gotta put the time in. Because a lot of these things are either you gotta put time or you gotta put the money. I want to see the meat room. I really want to see if you have like any screenshots, Matt, of the decorating that the guy who got banned from decorating did. Like, I would actually love to see it. Get what you need? No, you get a chance at what you need. I know, right? Yep, it's all RNG. I went too far, but that's okay. We are all good. I don't actually remember this dungeon or this fight, really? That all got deleted and redecorated? I mean, I don't blame you, but... Alright, we do that. I really like Reaper. This feels very nice. Ow. Ow. As I just get, like, stunned into oblivion. Oh, I'm forgetting the thingamajig. That I just heard Reaper and heard of Overwatch. You know, you would not be the only one. I definitely do that. Like, as I'm talking here, this guy is still on his first turn combo. Heck. Oh, I shouldn't be going first. I am not the tank. I think I got out of that on time. We did. I love it. Like, Dancer is still, I think, my favorite DPS, but Reaper is also very, very fun. Alright, we activate the life steal. Nice. Oh, they just ended. They ended their turn. Oh no, big AoE. I don't want to be hit by it. Well, the Reaper is so nuts in alliance raids because I just literally can't ever see anything that's happening. Never ever. It's all just big flashes of light. Just surrender, go next, pray for an opponent to disconnect or be a self-burn deck. Did we get all of them? We got all of them. Nice. Why is it that I roll 99 on the thing that I do not need in the least? Why, game? Why? Why would you do this to me? I'm gonna reinstall. I really want to play Yu-Gi-Oh now. Good luck, Matt. Oh, how do I do this as a melee? It's my question. Alright, we just stand like right here. Not worth. Oh no. Oh no. I know Matt really likes Yu-Gi-Oh. Oh gosh. I don't know where this stands. Where can I stand that I can still do damage to him? Nice. Not worth. Play any other TCG. Just not Yu-Gi-Oh. It's only good with friends. I feel like a lot of games are like that, actually. I'm gonna let you in on a secret. My deck is toxic. Oh no. Oh no, Matt is the gamer that we all fear. The one with the toxic deck. Which how toxic is toxic, Matt? Oh man, I knew I forgot to do something today. I was gonna make a new video for the BRB screen, and I downloaded some of the clips that I wanted, but I forgot to actually put them into a video. Heck. I knew I was forgetting something. I just could not for the life of me remember what it was. Depends on how toxic you mean. Because toxic don't beat sweats and meta slaves. I'm honestly a step or two away from adding floodgates. I have no idea what that means, but I'm gonna assume that that's like a 7 or 8 out of 10 on the scale of Yu-Gi-Oh! Toxicity. Just a wild guess. Could be wrong though. Oh my god, I forgot that there are like a million waves of dragons here. Hello, there's more. Oh, they died very fast though. Okay. You need more than a couple of those to be tier 1 decks. Floodgates are premier cards and not letting your opponent do stuff. I see, I see. I see. So you're really taken to the lock 'em down mentality. We spread out. His music is so good though. It hugs. I really like it. Oh, that's right. We got the little baby dragons. Ooh, our machinist is their LB. That's very exciting. I feel like nobody LBs really in dungeons. Ow. I'll be back on Yu-Gi-Oh! In 20 plus minutes when the suit is done with his combo? Aw, heck. so close to having a cohesive playstyle. Thanks. Easy peasy. Ta-da. Our scholar, like everybody is saying GG, and then our scholar is just like, cool. Must have had something real good at it. Oh wait, apartment. Wait, we queue for the next thing because CPS queues are heckin' long. And then apartment tour for Matt. Oh, or we have an instant queue pop as DPS, which is not unheard of, but very unusual. Oh, hello. Hello, Titan. No home. Nope. Our home is the battlefields. This is where we live now. We do all the things, so watch out for that. I don't actually know if I've run this on a melee yet. Oh, we got a card! Our Astro gave us a card! This is very exciting. Hi, Titan! Okay, all the petals are over there, which is actually really nice. Okay, we're good. Ow. That was rude. Right over here. Alright, watch out for the petals. Man, do you guys remember when this stressed me out, the extreme version of this fight? Because this feels so easy now. Yes, I'm glad somebody does. Oh god, how did two of our DPS die? Hello? We gotta be on his butt. You do the most damage to the butt. I feel like that would be really bad taken out of context. Oh my god, there's so many puddles there. Yeah, I used to get murdered here. I said it, and then I was like, I know that this is wrong. Spank the booty does more damage? Probably. His music goes so hard though. Alright, watch out for puddles. I think I ate a puddle there on accident. Gotta stay under his booty. The rock solid booty. Oh my god, there's so many puddles there. Think I'm good? Heck yeah. Alright, home stretch. We got this. Easy peasy. It is a rock solid ass. Oh my god. Oh my god. It said easy peasy home stretch and then I just ate the puddles like they were my breakfast. Alright, staying on the booty. Rotate to the booty. Oh, okay, okay. It didn't need as many puddles there. We'll take it. Easy. Easy, easy. We got it. I'm gonna give it to our Astro. Bum, 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 bum. I've been walking in a straight line for 1 hour in the long dark. Oh gosh. Oh wait, now actually apartment tour. I feel like I don't know. I would probably also die to like the wildlife and stuff, but I feel like the like monotony of doing that kind of thing would fuck me up more if I'm being real. I've made like no distance because I'm hoarding. Oh no. I'm gonna make me a fucking ice cream float after I hit 5,500 points in this fucking event. Heck yeah. Oh my god, I haven't had an ice cream float. And I don't even know how long. Oh my god, a root beer float would be so good. Alright, alright. Are you ready? Are you guys ready? So, this is my apartment. I will give you more of a tour after, apparently, because we're getting really fast queues. But look at it's like all cozy and naturey, and I love it. And it makes me so happy. I've got like the moon and the stars light, and then like more moon and stars over there. And then this like chair that I love, and these couches that don't feel that big when I'm standing by them, but then I sit in them and I feel tiny, teeny tiny. Yeah, I had like 4 million gil. Go fucking fuck. I don't like him. I'm gonna have to like actually full focus. But yeah, I wanted to, and I spent all of my gil like on decorating. I really love it. Like, I really wanted it to just feel like a really cozy, like, sanctuary. And I love that the game, for their decorating, they allow you to have, like, the indoor waterfall and, like, the little, like indoor, like, pond and stuff. So you can have a lot of, like, nature elements inside your house. I really, really like that. It makes me incredibly happy. Okay, so this guy likes to trick you, so there'll be AoEs and stuff where it'll have like a question mark, and if it's a question mark, you need to be inside of it because the question mark is actually safe. And there's a bunch of other stuff that I don't remember that always fucks me up here. Okay, so like this, now we need to be in this AoE. I did not know that the first time that I did this fight, and I think I took a lot more damage than I needed to because of it. Just kill him, easy. Easy. There's... I'm trying to remember when the stuff that I don't remember comes up. But I guess if I remembered it, that would defeat the purpose of me not remembering. You know? Yeah, because normally you just see the AoE and you move away. Everybody's over here, so I'm gonna be over here. Is a lot of times my thought process. Ow. There are some things I feel like are easier to heal than DPS, and I feel like this one I actually have more stresses. DPS. And then there's that thing. I don't quite remember what you're supposed to do. Oh, that no, they got knocked off. I was just about to say that was so close to me getting knocked off. That would have been so bad. Okay, so he's saying these because they have the question marks, but then we get out of the way of those because they will actually hurt us. Oh my god. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, I think we're okay. Wait, something made a Yu-Gi-Oh sound? Oh no, hopefully not a bad one. Ow. Alright, do that. Do I have a marker? I don't. Okay, but I need to be over here. Oh, that's tricky. Oh wait, everybody else moved. I didn't notice. This is fine. Everything is... totally fine. Oh god, both of our healers are dead too. We have 2 summoners, though, who can res, but that feels bad. Just use Maxi. Wait, what is Maxi PTSD? Or why would Maxi give you PTSD? Maxi is a card that's very strong. Okay. Oh my gosh. He's doing so much damage. Oh, one of our summoners is dead too. Fuck. Oh my god, no, the poor sage got... He just got rezzed and now he's dead again. Oh, that feels bad. You basically play Max C on the start of your opponent's turn. Every time they special summon, you draw a card. It's just always lurking there in the back of your mind whenever you play. Oh no. I mean, free draws, from what I know about TCGs, can be really strong because you can get cards faster you wouldn't otherwise get. Alright. This is the floor POV. This is what we really wanted to give you guys today. Yeah, it sounds really powerful. Oh my god. He's so low though. I think they're gonna get it. But this is kind of scuffed. You gave us a game that's meta revolves around drawing and getting more cards, and it's still not even been limited to what? Heck. Alright, I'm gonna commend... I wish I could commend both of our stages, but I think I already have the minion. Isn't that true of like all TCGs though? Like the more cards you can get in your hands from your deck, the better it's gonna be. Some more than others. I love this. Is the part where like, look, I like the little water and the waterfall. Cute little jellyfish lamps too. I don't, this brings me so much joy. All the plants everywhere. Some card games limit how much you can do in a turn. True. The Genshin TCG is one like that. You can only do as many things in a turn as you have dice. Alright, we don't need those. I like to do crafting in here. And I feel bad because I feel like I don't spend a lot of time here since I finished decorating it. But like coming to do crafting and like having a specific kind of purpose, otherwise, like other than, oh, like here's the time I'm gonna spend time, a place I'm gonna spend time, and I don't really like have much to do in the game, but I like want to be in the game, you know? But like coming in here to do crafting most days has been really nice. Oh wait, we want to keep the moonstone. Forgot. Let me give it to her. Nice. Alright. Hearthstone has mana. Magic the Gathering is its own version of mana. Pokemon is energy. Genshin is dice. Yeah, I feel like a lot of them limit in some way the amount of actions you can take in a single turn, which is probably good because otherwise you could just end up with like literally endless turns, which would be no fun for most people probably. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is no cap? What the heck? Okay, well, I thought our dailies would take a little bit longer being on a DPS, but it actually took about the same time as it does on a healer because we got a lot of like instant queues. So we're gonna go do some more MSQ shenanigans. Yu-Gi-Oh's a 300-second timer, but that's a long ass time. It really is. Oh, it's so pretty here. Although I guess Genshin has some support cards that once you stack them to a certain point you get free dice, so like that can extend your turn a little bit, but there's no like infinite turns, which it sounds like you could theoretically have in Yu-Gi-Oh! You know what I wonder? So on the Mog Station, there are these items that you can buy that will basically zero, like level 0 to 90 a single class. And like complete all the job quests and all that. I wonder if you, like if I use that on one of the 2 alts that I made this morning, would that unlock like all of the maps and all of the Aethernets and all of that as well? Or would you have to like go through and do all of that? I guess I would assume that it would unlock things, but I don't know for sure. Hello, Urianje. We back. My friend, ere I speak of the task at hand, there is a question I would pose to thee. What thinkest thou of mine appearance? You look so heckin' cute. Look at him. Look at him with his astro gear. He's like... We normally don't ever get to see him, like this feels very, like he is very unclothed compared to normal. Like he's showing his face, he's not wearing a hood or a mask or covering his eyes, or like his arms are uncovered. Normally he's very, very modestly covered. But he looks heckin' good right here. Did you take up astrology? Did you lose weight? I didn't recognize you at first. I'm gonna say take up astrology. Why can't I just tell him that he looks like a heckin' babe? How's the hospital treating you? It's okay. The food's okay, but they got good Wi-Fi. So, it all evens out in the end. Indeed. Though the night be lost, behind the shroud of blinding light, doubt not but that the stars shine still. I have chosen to avail myself of their guidance that I might navigate the sea of uncertainty that stretcheth before us. For a blessing, my prior studies of astrology did provide me with adequate grounding in the art. She like 5 hours to live. Oh no. But enough of myself. Let us now speak of our task. As I did mention, if we are to enter Legia, we must needs gain the Pixies' cooperation. This is a simple matter of presenting unto them a suitable gift. I shall procure a selection of viands that shall please their plates. Oh, why is that so big? Hang on. Thancred, pray assist me in this endeavor. Meanwhile, Stardust, I bid thee obtain that which will please their eyes. In these parts there abideth a vilekin known for its beauteous wings, the hawker. I shall lend thee a receptacle within which thou mayest capture a weakened specimen. We're going hunting, apparently. I don't know why. I am actually like really perplexed as to why they didn't give us the dialogue option for when Urianger is asking what we think of his appearance, for us to be like, you look really good, you know? Like, what the heck? What the heck, Square Enix? Why will you not let us compliment this man? Easy peasy. Because romance is dead and flirting is not allowed? Heck. But like, this outfit looks so good on him. Why can't we just tell him that it looks so good on him? Thou art returns. Wert thou able to capture a hawker? Yep, it took literally 2 seconds. A truly magnificent set of wings. I shall treat them at once to make fast their vibrant colors. Thancred too should return anon, upon which I shall ready all the items for presentation. Pray take thine ease meanwhile. The way that he speaks always reminds me of when I was studying Shakespeare in high school and in college. I don't think it's quite the same, but it has obviously he uses some of the older English.
'Tis done. The pixies shall be well pleased with these gifts. Ah, lest I forget. White auracite, newly forged for thy use. Our mission being to thwart a rejoining, we will most assuredly cross paths with those who crave the contrary, our eternal enemies. Thus did I choose to abide in this ether-rich land, the better to fashion a trap for the Ascian's essence.
May I come in now?
You may indeed, assuming you've finished.
I did as you asked.
That's my girl, thank you. I should probably explain. Though my body remained behind in the source, its limitations saw fit to accompany me, which is to say, I cannot manipulate ether. I took up the gunblade for its defensive advantages, but on account of my little impairment, I cannot imbue the ammunition myself. Luckily for me, Minfilia has quite a talent for it.
Oh, he's a gunbreaker now.
Minfilia, once we set forth, we are not like to return for some while. If thou wouldst choose tomes to take with thee, let it be now.
Really? May I?
Of course, my dear. Yet have care thou dost not add overmuch to thy burden, lest I incur Thancred's ire. Hast thou spoken to her of thine encounter with the Minfilia of Eld?
Well, I suppose now is as good a time as any. As you know, I freed young Minfilia from captivity in Yulmore some 3 years past. Not long after, the two of us journeyed to the south of Armareng, to the edge of the Empty, where the flood was halted. 'Twas there that she awakened, the Minfilia of old. my Minfilia. Tell me, what must I do to bring you back?
My dearest Thancred, as I am now, I am no different from an Ascian. This child is but a vessel. One of many I have used that I might spread word of her enduring blessing and preserve the flame of hope. In my name, each has died, never having lived her own life. I have taken enough from these children. I will take no more.
But what of your suffering? Your sacrifice? This isn't fair! I will not stand for it. I cannot! There must be something we can do. Tell me!
Should the day come when this child grows weary of fighting and wishes to cast it all aside, then shall I take up her burden. But should she wish instead to become the master of her own destiny, then shall I bequeath to her my all. Imbued with the strength that I reserve for rebirth, she may come to wield my powers as her own.
And what of my wishes? What of Flamine's? What of all the people who love and care for you and want nothing more than to see you again?
It is not their decision to make. It is hers. This child's. This Minfilia's. You have ever watched over me, Thancred. Now I ask that you do the same for her. Protect her. Teach her. Stand by her as you stood by me. There is much and more she does not know. She needs a guide to show her the ways of the world, or she will never find her own path. When the time comes, you will find me here. Until that day.
Minfilia, wait!
Why is everything in Shadowbringers so sad?
What happened?
And then she was gone. Minfilia, the girl, claims to have no recollection of any of it. I have told her many things. Where we came from, what we fight for. But of that day, I have not spoken.
A bunch of angsty people. There is so much angst. Not gonna lie. 4,200 wins down, just a few more wins before 5,500 and I can stop playing this bullshit. You're so close. I hope you get all the dubs.
the coming of another possessed of the blessing of light, the first hath begun to rise up in defiance of its fate. The question remaineth, however, who shall take up the flame of hope which Minfilia hath borne for so long? Whether we will it or no, the choice must soon be made.
I'm sorry I took so long. It was so hard to choose. In the end, I settled on just the one.
That is well. Now, if all is in order, let us set forth for Leader Loran.
Trying to figure out why Thancred looks younger here than I feel like he did in Stormblood. I wonder if it's the lack of facial hair that's making him feel like he looks younger. Alright, where do we gotta go? Facial hair adds 10 years? I feel like it really can on people that I know. Also, I think one of the dungeons we did earlier. Oh, we got 2 Undertale's marks. Nice. Okay, I was like, I'm pretty sure at least one of them gave us. We weren't expecting you all back so soon. We had scarcely begun playing with the twins. That said, your gifts are truly wonderful. Let me tell you, the milk and honey and biscuits won't last a day, and the wings are the loveliest we've ever seen. Can't relate, I'll always look like I'm in my teens since I can't grow facial hair. Madumi can't grow facial hair either. I never really knew that was a thing, actually. Until, like, meeting him and Bender and both of them being like, yeah, we can't grow facial hair. It's like, I'm learning something new. You've done us a great kindness, and it's Fae custom to return the gesture. If you desire anything of us, you need but name it. I have a lot. Any that you are willing to share with your fellow man. That's the wrong one. I'm gonna move that down there. My beard grows quickly. Like, technically I can, but it's not great, so I might as well not have any. It's all yours. So, what is it that you desire? Rusty old coins like you mortals are wont to collect, perhaps? We are resolved to vanquish the Light Warden of this land. To that end, we desire entry to Ligia. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I hope I am. What a strange thing to wish for. You might as well ask for your own death. But if that is what you want, who are we to argue? Very well, I shall speak with the others. You've clearly been busy, Ariange. Would you be so kind as to tell us what we've missed? Did I tell you guys that I did a bunch of PvP for the first time in a while the other day and it was kind of a disaster? So, that was the purpose of the gifts. Is there anything you can tell us about this Light Warden? Aye, my lady, by circumstances most tragic, the Light Warden of this land is our king and ruler, Titania. Oh? It was not always so, of course. Our king fought the first Light Warden that threatened our home, you see. Fought it and won. But all the horrible light that came out went and corrupted them, turning them into a new Light Warden. Now, their king only in name, not remains of the wise and just ruler that used to be, We had no choice but to seal them in the castle. The magic for breaking the seal we divided into 4 and wove each into a different relic to be kept apart until the time was right. And this dress is one of them. It's been in our safekeeping for years and years, but we've decided to entrust it to you. Are you sure? Of course, custom demands it. Though you're most certainly going to your deaths, we thought we should at least let you try. That way, we get to watch what happens. Your deck has banned cards? Oh no! Of course, you can't break the seal unless you have the other relics too. The shell crown is with the Foth, the stone scepter is with the Numo, and the crystal shoes are with the Yamaro. Good luck finding them all. The facts thus disclosed confirm mine own understanding. Our quest lieth now before us. First, let us hie to the lake, there to claim the shell crown from the Fuath. If we call to them before the untouchable gate, they will answer. I have an important question, plural maybe, that'll determine how I think of you. Of me or of Matt? What is an overrated food and an underrated food? Ooh. Let me think for a minute on that. Turkey is extremely overrated. I feel like, I don't know, maybe this is just an America thing, but also I don't really eat meat. So, you know, take this with a grain of salt, but I feel like I don't really ever see anybody eating turkey except for Thanksgiving. It's bland and tough. Chicken is up there as well. Because it's bad. Let's see. I don't want to start the questing until I've answered this because I think tofu is overrated as like a meat substitute. I personally feel like there are a lot of options that are better texture and taste wise that are easier to work with. I've never really liked tofu, and I feel like especially when I like first went vegan, it was like one of the only things that you could ever get if you're gonna like not get like a pre-made meat substitute but like make your own. There are a couple good ways to make tofu that I've had, but I think it's pretty overrated. As far as underrated, I think cauliflower actually. I feel like cauliflower is kind of starting to come into its own as a vegetable, but I feel like it's a really, really solid base, and it's so versatile. Like, you can make a sauce, you can cut it into a steak, you can make like cauliflower wings, it can take so many different flavor profiles and spices so well. Brussels sprouts are underrated. They're so good. Brussels are shit. Okay, speaking of Brussels sprouts, actually, I saw a TikTok, and I know how that sounds. I saw a TikTok last night or the other night that was talking about how because Matt is a baby, so he wouldn't have eaten Brussels sprouts before the year 2000, but before the year 2000, Brussels sprouts were so fucking disgusting. Okay? They were gross. And it didn't really matter how you cooked them, they were bad. But apparently, around the 2000s, like the early 2000s, because not a lot of our food these days just like naturally grows in nature, Brussels sprouts were actually bred to be better tasting. So now they taste much better, but like if you ate like a Brussels sprout of 2023 and a Brussels sprout from 1993, the 1993 one would be really bad and bitter and gross, where the 2023 one is like really good. So I thought that was really interesting. You see, we won't get along when it comes to food. To be fair, Blitz did ask for the hot takes. This is true. Oh man, now I just want like cauliflower wings. You guys are just, I'm just getting hungry. That's what's happening on tonight's stream. The best thing is rice, chicken, carrots, gravy. Mix anything on top of that. I feel like rice is pretty underrated as well. Like I feel like it's seen as so much of a staple, but it can have so much depth and flavor and bring so much to a dish. But I feel like a lot of people just treat it as like this like super basic base you don't have to put any effort into. Yeah, good rice is underrated for sure. Hearken to me, O spirits of the water, we are come with an entreaty. Not in a talkative mood, apparently. I'm not exactly sure how the gate works. I think a lot of people like rice. I think a lot of people like rice too, but I think a lot of people don't put the effort into learning how to make good rice. I think a lot of people have fine rice, but why settle for fine when you could have good, you know? Yeah, wash your rice, you heathens. But if the froth are water spirits, perhaps we should take our search into the lake. Oh, I suppose a brief dip wouldn't hurt. Oh, I forgot that Alphonse doesn't know how to swim. We all know Thancred swims like an eel, but what about you, Minfilia? I can swim well enough. Thancred taught me. Excellent. What about you, Arianje? I'm not sure I've ever asked. Why are we getting a dramatic close-up? Rather than swim, mayhap it would be more expeditious to walk upon the surface by means of magic. You too, Arianje, that you should be a kindred spirit. Worry not, my friend. I know some helpful tricks and I should be more than happy to share them with you. Together we shall conquer the waves. I don't know what any of these cards do. Oh no. Just button smash. You'll land a combo that will murder them, surely. Well, well, aren't we a lively lot? And you have an entreaty for us, you say? An entreaty from mortals. What a treat. Fairy Anaconda, do something. I and my comrades and I are on a quest to vanquish the Light Warden. To that end, we would humbly beg loan of the Shell Crown, which we are given to understand is on the safekeeping of your people. This water is so pretty. Oh my gosh. Oh, is that all? Of course, you may have it. You shall have it. Just like that. What do you want from us? Oh ho ho, no need to be so suspicious. The crown simply doesn't mean much to us is all. As a matter of fact, Matter of fact, nothing means much to us. For we Fuath, it's over before it's begun, and we couldn't care less what becomes of the Fairy King, nor the world for that matter. Having said that, we do so seldom have immortal visitors, and it would seem a shame not to make the most of you. Touch the untouchable gate and come hither to our domain, Don Meg. In your tongue, it means Forbidden Realm. Sounds forbidding, yes? And so it should, for we are one with the water, our home wrought with ripples and waves and currents. Find your way through, give us thrilling sport, and we will give you the crown. We get a dungeon! Let's fucking go. I feel like it's been ages since we've got a dungeon in the MSQ, even though that's not technically true. Can I run it with people? Can I run it with people? Or do I have to run it with NPCs? Let's see if we can run it with people and it counts. The NPCs were so stressful last time. Oh, this is so pretty. Why is everything here so pretty? That is what I would like to know. Like, look at it. Hello, I have never healed this before. Hopefully, I will not get everybody murdered because I've never healed this. Ba, ba, ba. Alright, this is that. Ba, ba, ba. I may or may not be super focused for this, just as a heads up. It's got kind of cool music. Also, I guess I should give flash warning for White Mage, because we're just like gonna spam holy. Nice. Tekka's the more scuffs than you remember? Oh no! What? Just play a better deck. Oh my gosh. Just get good at the video game. Easy. Nothing to it. Alright, we give him a lily. Nice. Okay, okay, so far not too bad. I do wonder a little bit if they're doing smaller pulls because I said I've never healed this before, but I kind of appreciate it if they are. Oh wait, did I cancel? I canceled my holy there. Oops. Wait, should I make a Yu-Gi-Oh Discord channel? Would you guys like that? Ooh, I've actually never gotten to use the blood lilies before. That's kind of cool. Because I am happy to make a Discord channel. Probably wouldn't have enough people. I mean, there are channels that like nobody posts in. If you guys want it, I am more than happy to make it. I don't know what we're waiting for. And all the music goes so hard in this game. I love it. Oh. Ow. How do you not get hit by that? Okay, we do that. We do that. Oh god, not this again. I don't want to be slumped into oblivion. Please. Ow. 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 Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, okay, okay. This is fine. This is fine. We got this. I think. Just stop getting hit. I know, right? Easy peasy. Some may not get used, but at least they give updates. Yeah, I like that. I don't know if that drives people insane. But I think it's kind of nice. I'm chronically online, so it doesn't bother me. Okay. Nobody's ever said it bothers them, but I'm just now realizing that maybe they wouldn't ever say that. I don't know. Alright, I will not make a Yu-Gi-Oh channel unless you guys tell me that you would actually like it. Or if I'm being like the overbearing mom friend, you can also tell me that. And I will not make a Yu-Gi-Oh channel. Why does that keep interrupting itself? That's kind of weird. It's okay. Alright, we assume the poison. If Star played Yu-Gi-Oh for some reason, what deck do you think she would play? I have no idea what any of the decks even are. I would honestly probably just play whatever deck Matt told me to play, if I'm being real honest, because he knows more about Yu-Gi-Oh than I do. I think she'd like Melfi because it's a cute archetype. Wait, I want to know the cute archetype. I wanna see. Why is he going that way? Why are we going this way? Oops. Dark Magician Girl? Blue eyes? I do like the color blue for eyes. Maybe Fluffle. Fluffle sounds cute. Blue eyes is straightforward big numbers. I do really like big numbers though. Like big damage numbers make my brain happy. They make my brain make the happy chemical. Buster Bladder? What is that? Blader. Yes, big numbers make brain go burr. This is very true. Ladder has 2 Ds. But true. But I am not of the youngsters, so I'm gonna blame it on being a millennial and old. If you want big numbers, just play Numeron. Does it do big numbers because it has something number related in the name of it? Because that would be amazing if that were the case. Numeron is stupid numbers. Oh no. Really? Numeron summons 4 monsters and goes up to 20k attack. I do like big numbers. I like the sound of that. Okay. Alright, we got little guys. So we have to Wait, why do we have to do anything about them, or? Oh, it made him big. Why is he so big? Yes, please send me all the artwork of the stuff that you think that I would think is cute. I want to see all the cute things. Huh? We're in a route. Can I? Nice. Okay. Oh god. Oh god. No, no, no. You're not gonna die. You're not gonna die. You're totally fine. Ow. No dying today. Oh my god. Oh my god. Do we have to do anything with the... Yeah, we have to grab the tether. Okay. No, 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 no. Why did it go off of me? Interesting. Was trying to... Yeah, okay, so we gotta block the beams. All good, we got this. Heck yeah. I know I've said it before, I really love the 14 community. I feel like it's a big part of why it makes this game really enjoyable, because if this was Lost Ark and we wiped in that fight, you bet your bottom dollar that there would be people trying to just quit the dungeon and like not explain what you need to change, or just be like, fucking noob, uninstall the game, learn how to get good or whatever. They're so mean. I really like the game. The people are another story. Not everybody is an asshole that plays Lost Ark, but a lot of people can be. And it drives me insane. Like, instead of explaining mechanics, instead of being like, oh, this is what caused us to die, they're just like, nah, GG, go next. You're too fucking dumb. It drives me insane. Like, how are people supposed to know how to do better if you don't tell them what they're doing that's not right, you know? Makes me crazy. Okay, so far I think this feels like it's going better. So I like that. Three sets of three different archetypes. Heck yeah. this. Bum, bum, bum. Alright, I'll just pop a normal Medica. We are killing a tree. This is correct. Well, we got big. I see. No, one of your friends is called Tree. Oh no. Nice, this is nice. We did it. Let's heckin' go. Ooh, that looks so cool. That like whoosh. Apologies to your friends. I am sorry for murdering them. Please give them my deepest condolences. Welcome to our humble palace. Do you think if there are three artifacts that we need, that there are gonna be 3 dungeons? Because that would kind of be cool. I can't see if I do that. How am I supposed to do that after you killed them? I don't have a good answer to that. I am sad to say. Also, Omega has a friend named Trees. I have murdered many friends today, apparently. Killed my friend in cold step. I know. If it helps, I feel bad. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, my guy. My guy. My guy. My guy. No, 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 no. Oh god. I'm so sorry. Why? That was stressful. I've just assumed, I just realized, I just assumed he was saying good save to me. I don't actually know if that's the case. Tree is my mortal enemy. Oh, there's an AoE there. Fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh god. I cannot. This is apparently one of those times in which I cannot look away from the screen or else somebody in my party is dying. And we should play Dead by Daylight with Omega, Bread and Trees again sometime, Matt. I just said thank you to the dancer who said good save. Like, yeah, it was totally me. Maybe it was me. Oh God, please no. Oh no. You don't wanna? I would go into it knowing that they would absolutely wreck my shit. There's no way that I would come out like ahead in that scenario, but it would be fun, I think. Hopefully fun. Alright, we'll give you big heals. Nice. Yeah, we got this. Was there ever any doubt? Oh, they're the little tuxedo frogs that we saw yesterday. Although he is now not so little, but I see, I see, I see. Hello, friends. He is very, very gentlemanly. Maybe it's because he's wearing a tuxedo. Ooh, nice. That tank buster did nothing because of the shield. That's actually kind of cool. Ow. Ow, that was rude. Ah! No! I don't want to be Toad. I don't want to be Toad. I don't want to be a Toad. Not today, Satan. Ow. 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 Okay, okay. I am... What the f... What the fuck? Is that? Hello? No, I don't want to do this. 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 I hate this. I hate this so much. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. We just gotta go slow. We can do this. Nobody's gonna die while we are going very slowly on the very narrow pathway to get to the other side. This is totally fine. Oh my god. Oh my god, that was terrible. I hate it. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck is happening? What in the heckin' heck? Okay. Okay, this is maybe fine. Okay, now he's Fancy Frogman again. Wait, has it really been that long since you played Yu-Gi-Oh? I did not realize. Ow. Right, you got the look away. No, 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 I don't want to be a toad again. Why does this game keep turning me into a frog? Is it trying to send me a message about something? Because if so, I don't think I want that message. I don't think I want it. Too bad you're being a toad. I know, it just keeps toadifying me and I do not appreciate it. GG's. I'm gonna commend our dancer. They were nice. I liked them. A Reaper weapon? I don't think I can use it, but I have it. Maybe. Wait, why can't I commend the tank? They're still here. Oh no, they're not still here. That's my bad. Why are they not leaving? I'm confusion. Plus, I just saw the screenshots that you sent me. Oh my god, they're all so cute. Can I play all of those decks? Because I love all of that art.
Well fought, well fought. Jolly good show.
Oh, you do not hold back.
You won your first one back? Nice! Right, they're so cute. I do love cute things.
Seldom have I enjoyed such sport.
We have satisfied thy demands. Wilt thou now satisfy ours?
They surrendered halfway through turn 1? Matt, what did you do to this poor person?
There it is, the relic you seek. Yours for the taking. Have care you do not break it though, yes.
There's another archetype, but I can't remember its name. Heck. Honestly, nothing yet. They were just like, it's the Matt Gibble. There's no way. I gotta bounce before I get my ass kicked.
Ah, but you, my friend, you are mighty indeed, and pleasing to the eye besides.
More? I want to see more of her. Yes, yes, I could watch her forever.
Why don't we just make her one of us?
No, thank you.
Yes, one of us.
What a fine idea! Why ever didn't I think of that? You may have the crown, but in exchange, we will have you!
I don't like this.
Wake up! Wake up, damn you!
Hardbert, what's he doing here?
Ah, you're alive. Thank the gods. I don't know where you learned to breathe underwater, but it's lucky you can. I'm sure you had your reasons, but the first rule of dealing with the Froth is do not deal with the Froth.
A little bit like a
Said that
lava
they were born
lamp.
from the souls of the drowned. Were it not for your little trick, you'd have joined them. Your friends are safely back on dry land, in case you were wondering. They'll be searching for you, I expect. That's the royal capital of the Kingdom of Verbert down there. It's seen better days. They were a stubborn lot, the Verbertites. Set in their ways. But once you got to know them, you couldn't find a more welcoming people. It always froze over in winter, being up in the mountains. So we'd pull up our chairs round the fire and trade tales over steaming bowls of lamb stew, while the street lamps burned hot and bright outside. All dead and buried now. Them and anyone else who might remember. Everything we did. Everything we gave. What was it for? I wonder. I hope you'll have a better answer than this when all's said and done.
Man, I kind of forgot that there was a lot of angst. Like, for a second, I forgot that this X-Spec is just gonna hurt our hearts all the time. I'm going back in. Nay, my lady, exhausted as thou art, thou wouldst only endanger thyself. I prithee rest a moment. There was nothing where we looked. Stardust! Hello! It's me! Dear gods, were it not for Soroban's blessing, but I need not labor the points. I am glad to see you safe and well, my friends. Have you any idea how worried we were to wash up on the shore only to find you weren't with us? Oh, but I'm forgetting. Here's your crown, your majesty. The Froth kept that part of the bargain at least. While there were certain twists and turns, our work here is done, with everyone none the worse for wetness. Oh, thank goodness you're still here. Saloon, is something amiss? A great big mob of mortals is marching to Ilmeg. Mortals with ugly weapons and uglier faces. They wouldn't happen to be your friends, would they? Rather the reverse, I fear. The Yulmorian army, at a guess. Meaning, we can play with them. As much as you'd like, but just to be sure, I will return with you to confirm their identities. If they are who we suspect, we will require your aid. If Alphino is coming, then Alice will be too, yes? Can't have one without the other, you know. Alright, just remember, we're not your playmates this time. I'm afraid we must leave the rest of the relic hunt in your hands. Don't worry, I've done this sort of thing before. It's fine. Defeating the Light Warden would have always fallen to me. Well, obviously, the first one. Indeed you have. Very well then. See you afterwards, my friends. With our enemies fast approaching, time is of the essence. We must needs accomplish our mission with all possible haste. Of the two remaining bearers of the relics, the Numo or the nearer, we shall seek them out next. Among the Fey folk, they bear the distinction of having abided in these lands since before the flood. They are also the friendliest to men and have served me faithfully whensoever I have called upon them. Indeed, they are the source of much of the knowledge I have acquired in my time here. The path leadeth past my dwellings. Let us away. Let's go. Also, we hit level 82 out of that dungeon on our white mage, which means we are that much closer to seeing if the theory about hitting 90 without having finished all the MSQ will give us Island Sanctuary or not. Which I am very excited about. Let's go. Past yonder cliff lieth Plaeni, home of the Numo. The others have gone ahead to scout the way. Come, let us follow. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh, avoiding the flower lady. Don't really want to fight her right now. If the path striketh thee as precipitous, 'tis because it was once a mountain trail. For where the lake now lieth, there was a valley, in whose midst thrived the city of Vobert. 'Twas only when the Froth came, in the wake of the flood, that the settlement was drowned. We stand now upon its former outskirts, grazing lands where shepherds once tended their flocks. Though one cannot help but feel a pang of loss when faced with such a spectacle, one can scarcely blame the Fey folk for so altering the lands. The blame for that lieth rightly with the light, a force terrible enough to bring an entire civilization to its knees. an entire world, that it should have been allowed to rise up unchecked is the greater regret. Yet, in spite of all the tragedy which surroundeth me, full glad am I for the chance to be here. 'Twas these hands which brought together the warriors of darkness and Menphilia, lest thou forget. Therefore, even were there no eighth umbral calamity to forestall, it seemeth only right that I strive to deliver the first from its doom. Only right, I say, though such words ill convey the strength of my resolve. In truth, I can no more ignore the plight of this world than I can choose to stop breathing, and thus I do labor, for those we have lost, for those we can yet save. The coming struggle promiseth to test us to our limits, but so long as we stand together, I doubt not but that we shall prevail. Mortals, just as we thought. Hast thou business with us? Business? Ha, nothing so boring. We smelled you coming and thought we'd come to play. They do not appear to be pixies of Lina-Laran. Mine apologies, but we are in some haste. Mayhap another day. Oh, in some haste are you? Then allow me to hasten you on your way. Fucking pixies, I swear to God. They're cute, but they're little heckin' troublemakers. Teleportation magic. For a mercy, we were not sent far from our course. Should the pixies find us again, however, they will most assuredly repeat the trick. We have not the time to waste. Let us avail ourselves of an enchantment I have learned. Fey Cloaked is called, a most ingenious magic which rendereth one invisible to fey folk, albeit briefly. Okay. I shall cast the enchantment upon thee. Under its aegis, thou art to make thy way past the pixies and rejoin our comrades. Know, however, that the enchantment shall suffice to veil thee and thee alone. Be not tempted to employ a mount, as it will only serve to give thy presence away. Oh gosh, okay. So we have to go... Wait, where's the destination? I don't seem actually invisible because I can still see me, but it says that we're invisible. So we're just gonna assume? Yeah, it's working. Okay. Can I sprint? Yeah, okay. I'm just assuming that I need to head towards the aetheryte for this. Finally, the shit event's over. Heck yeah. You heckin' did it. Until the next time. Such is the life of grinding. That is... I don't really want to know what's going on there. It was a choice. They made a design choice. I assumed you were right behind us. What took you so long? I need to summon 28 more XYZ monsters in that fucking event for even more gems, but everything else is done. You'll get there, I believe. I see. Yes, I'd say that's a valid excuse for lateness. You are hereby forgiven. In other good news, the Nemo village lies just through here. We'll enter as soon as Urianger deigns to join us. Mortals! Mortals are here! Lots of them! Oh no! We scared her away. I thought you said the Nemo were men's best friends. The poor thing was beside itself with fear. 'Twas beside itself, perhaps, but not with fear. This is unacceptable. Unacceptable, I tell you, to have so many mortals appear at once. It's more excitement than we can bear. Oh my god, they're so precious. Greetings, Elder Wedding Tyranny. It hath been a while. Pray forgive my brevity, but time is against us. We are come to borrow the stone scepter of the new Mo. The stone scepter? Then you mean to lift the seal over Laenkia? That is unacceptable. Unacceptable, I tell you. If the king is set free, none here will be safe. Unlike our Fey cousins, we Numo have called this land our home since time immemorial. Leaving is unthinkable. Thus did full many of us lay down our lives to steal away our king when they were corrupted by light. If we do as you ask, our sacrifice would have been in vain. Don't worry, we'll defeat. No one will come to harm. Just hand over the goddamn staff. That's so mean. I don't want to be mean. Say, don't worry, we will defeat him. But then you'll only become another Light Warden. It changes nothing. Honored Elder, pray believe me when I say that this woman is possessed not only of the strength required to vanquish the king, but of something still more valuable, a means to resist the resultant corruption. Indeed, she hath already laid low the Light Warden of Lakeland, all without succumbing to the influence of its light. She is yet a stranger to this land, 'tis true, but she harboureth the selfsame desire to see the Sin-Eaters eliminated as we do. Wilt thou not lend us thy hand, that we might see thy beloved home restored to its former glory? You've always done right by us, Urianger. If you have placed your faith in this woman, then so shall we. As you say, we want nothing more than to be rid of the Sin-Eaters. Be that as it may, this is not a decision to be made lightly. We require time to deliberate, a turn of the moon, perhaps. We don't have a turn of the moon, unless we want to debate this with the Yulmoran army. Elder, given all that is at stake, I cannot well expect thee to simply roll over and acquiesce to our request. But even now a powerful foe draweth near, and I fear I must beseech thee to hasten thy deliberations, that thou mayst fetch us the scepter while there is yet time to use it. Roll over, fetch. You know full well that naught gives us greater pleasure than to render aid to men. You know full well, yet you speak the words of power regardless. It's unfair, unfair, I tell you. In happier times, it was our honor to assist mortals in need and receive rewards befitting our deeds. Since the kingdom of Obert fell, however, we've been starved of man's patronage. After so many years of deprivation, it is difficult to ignore such an earnest entreaty. Would you ever do a stream playing through a story game like Detroit Become Human? I have streamed Detroit a bunch. I really love... Detroit is an amazing game. I love streaming story games as well. I've done a fair amount here. Very well, Urianger. I promise to give you as swift an answer as I may. In return, I ask that you and yours remain here the while and bestow upon us your patronage. Is this arrangement agreeable? We did it. You will offer your patronage to our people too, yes? Let's see. Perhaps you can begin with Marnos. They're one of our foremost artisans, once held in the highest esteem by the Knights of Vobert. Have you played through the Walking Dead games? I have not. Zombie games and like horror and jump scare and stuff is not really my jam. I also never watched The Walking Dead, unfortunately. I know a lot of people really liked it though. With the Knights gone, however, Marnos has had no opportunity to put their skills to use. They would be overjoyed for your patronage. Alright, we are gonna grab the Aetherite here, and then I'm gonna call it a night. I think we're gonna end a smidge early. I know we started a smidge late today as well, but I am a little bit worried about getting into a whole new story quest this close to the end of stream, so we're gonna end a little bit early. But thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate it. And we'll be picking this up again tomorrow, so it is not like it will be too long before we are back in the land of Eorzea. And I hope everybody